Hi angels, hope you're all good. Happy new moon. So, a few messages that have come through within my dream state this week. I have been sitting on this message because I was wanting to wait till today until I tap in with some cards because it is collective, okay? So, within this dream, there was a masculine, right? By the way, if you don't want to hear a love reading, just use your discernment and go. But this masculine was with a feminine, right? And they seemed very loved up, but the compassion and everything was coming more from, I wouldn't even say compassion, it's almost like a needy energy, right? It's a desperate energy, it's a clinging on energy, right, to this masculine in question, right? And it was like they were performing like an act, right, in front of other people. And the way that I knew that they were performing, because the masculine was wearing a balaclava. He was wearing a balaclava and he had his mouth taped, like the balaclava, you could only see the eyes, right? So the mouth wasn't visible. So the colour of this balaclava signified to me within the message that this masculine is wearing a mask within this whole entire connection that they're in, okay? And he's not able to express what he can see. There's something about very, very signifying with vision, okay? There's something changed with vision. Interesting I said that. But the colour signified that they're hiding their feelings when it comes to love, when it comes to this connection, all right? So let's tap in. I've got a different deck that I don't really use and wanting to use this one. So Spirit, when it comes to this masculine, when it comes to this collective, can you clarify, please, why they're wearing a mask? Why is the mask there? So this masculine and this person, they could have a big age gap, and it's very interesting. She's wearing sunglasses as well, and I said there's very interesting about the vision right now, okay? So the vision with this masculine is maybe it has been clouded, okay? But they're noticing that they're very, very different. They're very, very different, okay? The other two that come out is this card, right? That says, you are a challenge and I love that about you. So there is something quite challenging with this connection that they're in. And then this come through again. Trust issues. Trust issues are affecting your relationship. So there's very challenging energy that they are going through. Okay, and I feel like this is coming through the feminine, yeah, within their connection right now. It's very one-sided. It's very, you make me feel safe, not we make each other feel safe. 333 on the timer, so this could be a number that you have been seeing as well. But you can see, like, with the man and the woman, she's kind of on top. She's in control. She's kind of like weighing him down, yeah. This is the energy. Shame, guilt, resentment. I feel like this is what the masculine's feeling. And it's taken them a long time. It says in no hurry, taking their time. It's taken a long time for them to realise this. Okay? So I'm getting a good few months, if not a year, to realise this. Okay, so why has it taken them so long? Why is it taking them so long, Spirit? Why is it taking this masculine so long to see? Interference. I want to know everything about you. I'm going to go into these in a minute. Healer, Your energy heals me. And then earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's very interesting. We're in the Virgo new moon as well. There we go. I made the wrong choice. And this one at the bottom there, here we go again. I feel like, right, this masculine has been going over and over and over this choice that they made. So there's been a choice that's been made where they could have now feel quite shameful for choosing. They have quite some guilt there. That maybe there was an underlying reason why they were going into this relationship that is becoming very challenging right now. 555 on the timer. There's definite a shift here. There's a massive shift here. So with this energy that's come out, I feel like the person that I'm speaking to right now, you're a healer, okay? You heal. You are very aware of energy. Okay, you're very aware of energy. And it intrigues this masculine. Your energy really intrigues this masculine. And I do feel like that for those of you who this message is for, this masculine has experienced your healing energy. They have experienced being in your presence and having that healing energy. But this interference, I want to go in deeper with this interference. But yeah, it's very clear that they've made the wrong choice. That it's coming into clarity that they've made the wrong choice. Okay? So there was something that they could have chosen you, but really they went for this other person. And then now they're really sitting in the energy of, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? It's almost like Two of Pentacles energy. Like, weighing the odds up. But then again, it's like, they've turned it on. They've turned it on and now they're seeing things very, very clearly within this energy of I don't want to say interference who they're with, but like karmic energy that they're with. Okay, which deck do I want to go for? Because I've got a few here. What is this interference, Spirit? Confusion, I saw then. Yeah, right at the bottom there. What has been this interference? Why the interference? The flame has never gone out for you. Oof. Oh, I felt that in my stomach. It's like a kick to the stomach, this realization. A realization that this masculine is having, that the burn is like the flame's never gone out for you. And it's like that's where there's been confusion. Not knowing whether it was lust, not knowing whether it was actually right at that time. And they kind of went for this challenging. So yeah, it could be in a connection. This could be a connection that you refer to as the red friend bond. I can't speak. The red thread bond. Okay? Okay. So, going with not speaking, and this balaclava being over this masculine's face, because I'm seeing it again. Why can't they speak up, Spirit? Why can't they speak up? One more, please. Why can't they speak up? Okay, so this masculine is currently working on speaking, yeah? So maybe speaking in uncomfortable conversations might have been a thing that they are working on, that they have in the past found it very difficult. I do feel like there's a lot of sexual energy within this connection that they're having troubles with. And that's maybe the only thing that's keeping them. But then again, the reincarnation come out. But I'm not being necessarily drawn to... I'm being drawn to the child. Okay? So there's children involved here. Okay? And they're worried about what's going to happen. I'm going to confirm it with the child if they separate. Spirit, can we please clarify that? Yeah, it's very, very 3D. It's very named, so it's like the name card reminds me of like choosing out a name for a boy or a girl. So it's they have their child's name, they have their child in their mind when they're thinking about separating, and it's bringing fear. Okay, it's bringing like the chaos in their mind that's kind of stopping them from moving forward. Okay, bear with me. So again, I'm just switching to another deck. So why the mask? We know they're in fear about speaking, but why the mask? Just saw trauma there. Why the mask, Spirit? Okay. Completely opposite energy. So courage, unexpected, and rise up. They're coming into the courage to taking the mask off. It's almost like there's... Wow, I felt that. Okay. So the lion's eyes are like fire, right? All they can see is you. All they can see is you. Within dream state, with your name everywhere. People having your name. Social media. You're being put right in front of their face, and all they can see is you. That's why it's become very, very apparent to them where it's not actually working with said relationship. And this has come to quite a shock to them. Like, I'm getting like the tower card, like the tower, like unexpected, like what? 1313 on the timer. So it's almost like you, my darling, have surrendered. You have completely detached from this whole connection. And there's why there's breakthroughs, okay? There's why there's such a shift. For who I'm speaking to, please don't make this try and fit. You would be dreaming and you would feel this, okay? So please don't try and make it fit. But this has happened for this masculine very, very unexpectedly. And for the masculine collective, they're going through a massive awakening, okay? And it kind of feels like night of the soul, dark night of the soul. But that's what spiritual awakening is. It's not all light and fluffy, is it? You have to be reborn. So for you guys, I hope this has helped. 1414. There's a lot of synchronicities here, okay? This is all aligning. This is all happening the way it's supposed to happen, when it's supposed to happen. There's nothing that you could or should be doing but focusing on yourself, okay? There is nothing that you should be doing but focusing on yourself. I want to get clarity on that. Focusing on your own passion, yeah? Focusing on your own desires. Focusing on your own level up, your upgrades, yeah? Focusing on your own ascension, yeah? You know that they're in this energy. There's no need to sit in the longing, okay? because things are ramping up. Things are ramping up. Yeah. Memories. They are already thinking of you, okay? This is breaking down for them. Real eyes, real lies. They are making it Spirit's making it very, very clear where they have been controlled and now they're breaking free.